In millions of homes across the United States, something unexpected is happening. Lights are flickering, breakers are tripping, chargers slow down, appliances strain, and homeowners feel like their house is working harder than they are. And the strange part? It isn't old wiring or a neighborhood outage causing it, it's the modern tech inside the home itself. Because right now, America is running into a new kind of problem, a power problem. And it's not about how much electricity we have. It's about how today's high-tech homes are pushing electrical panels, circuits, and household infrastructure far beyond what they were originally designed for. For decades, the typical American home was built around a predictable pattern of usage. Lights, a refrigerator, a couple of TVs, maybe a washer, dryer, and a microwave. Even in bigger homes, the electrical system rarely came close to hitting its limits. But everything changed once homes became filled with high-tech devices that demand energy differently. Faster, spikier, and in bigger bursts. If you look at the average home today, it bears almost no resemblance to the one from the 1990s. You've got high-wattage gaming PCs, multiple 4K or 8K TVs, fast chargers for laptops and tablets, smart home hubs, camera systems, mesh Wi-Fi nodes, robot vacuums, smart fridges, air purifiers, streaming devices, home servers, and in many cases, electric vehicles charging in the garage. The home didn't gradually grow its power needs. It jumped. And the result is that many homes across the country are reaching the limits of their electrical panels without homeowners realizing it. To understand why, you have to look at how electrical panels were built. For decades, the standard panel in many U.S. homes was 100 amps. Newer homes switched to 150 or 200 amps. But the majority of existing houses, especially those built before the 2000s, are still operating on the older limits. And here's the catch. 100 amps made sense when the biggest energy load was the air conditioner. But today, a single EV charger can demand 40 to 60 amps by itself. Add in an induction stove, a heat pump, or a high-end gaming setup, and suddenly that home is pushing the panel to the edge. That's when strange things start happening. Breakers trip more often, outlets feel warmer, devices slow down because voltage dips under load, lights dim when big appliances turn on, and homeowners assume something is malfunctioning, when in reality, their home is simply outdated for the level of tech it's powering. Another overlooked part of the problem is power spikes. Modern electronics don't just use electricity. They draw it in quick, intense bursts. A high-performance computer can jump from 100 watts to 600 watts instantly. A microwave pulls power in pulses. A heat pump surges when it switches modes. And EV chargers, depending on the model, can pull enormous loads the moment they begin charging. These spikes stress older panels and circuits in ways they were never engineered for. Even if the total usage doesn't exceed the limit, the sudden draw can cause voltage drops or breaker trips that make the whole home feel unstable. And this issue is showing up everywhere. From suburban homes to city apartments, electricians across the country report that they're getting more calls than ever for overloaded panels, flickering lights, and mysterious power issues. And the trends suggest we're just getting started. Why? Because the next phase of the home electrification wave is even more demanding. More Americans are switching to electric heat pumps, induction cooktops, electric water heaters, and EVs. Add to that the explosive growth of home office setups, multiple monitors, performance PCS, and fast chargers, and the load on panels is expected to double or even triple in some households over the next decade. The smart home revolution also adds pressure. Yes, many smart devices use little power, but the supporting systems, hubs, routers, servers, security DVRs, and backup batteries operate 24/7. Homes that once had a simple internet modem now have entire racks of hardware. At the center of all of this is one uncomfortable truth. Most U.S. homes were never designed to be mini data centers, charging stations, and fully electric hubs. And here's where the problem becomes bigger than just a household inconvenience. Upgrading an electrical panel isn't always simple. In many older neighborhoods, the utility lines themselves can't support more power to individual homes. That means even if a homeowner wants a 200 amp or 400 amp panel, the service line might not be able to supply it. Some homeowners find out the hard way. They install an EV charger, plug it in, and suddenly discover their house can't handle the load. This creates a strange situation where the future of household technology is accelerating far faster than the infrastructure underneath it. And yet, the shift toward electrification isn't slowing down. Every major automaker is investing in EVs. States are pushing electric heating and cooking. Tech companies are building more performance-heavy devices, and U.S. homes continue to add more gadgets, more screens, more chargers, and more sensors. So the question becomes, how do we fix America's new power problem? The first solution seems obvious: upgrade electrical panels. Many industry experts say 200 amps will soon be the minimum standard, with 400 amps becoming increasingly common for high-tech homes. But upgrading every home in the country will take years, and in some cases, it's expensive. Another approach gaining traction is smart panels, which manage loads dynamically. Instead of letting every device pull power whenever it wants, smart panels can coordinate and prioritize energy usage, making sure the home stays within safe limits. For example, an EV charger can wait until the dryer turns off, or a heat pump can delay a high-power cycle if the stove is in use. Utilities are also experimenting with demand management programs that help reduce strain on neighborhood grids. These programs can smooth out spikes and prevent overloads before they happen. And then there's the broader upgrade to the power grid itself, a massive multi-year effort already underway in many parts of the U.S., as utilities prepare for a future where homes are far more demanding than ever before. But even with all these efforts, the reality remains. American homes have hit a turning point. The gadgets and appliances people rely on every day are evolving faster than the electrical infrastructure inside their walls. And until upgrades catch up, more households will run into the limits of their panels without ever realizing why their home feels unstable. The biggest shift happening right now isn't that homes use more electricity. It's that they use electricity differently, faster, harder, all at once. And that new pattern is exposing weaknesses in systems that were built for a completely different era of living. America's next big tech upgrade won't be a new phone, laptop, or gadget. It will be the invisible upgrade, the electrical backbone inside our homes. And it might be one of the most important tech transformations of the decade.